Hey, I'm Tyler.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Brian, and you're listening to Not-Stalgia, the podcast where people who aren't up on 90s pop culture get punished.
Yay! Brian gets it. So Brian is here. He's our first ever guest. Yay! Now,
You're very welcome.
Brian, on this show, there's two types of people. There's Katie's and there's Tyler's. And the Tylers of the world have seen lots of things that, like, watched way too much TV as kids, and Katie's have seen none. Where do you fall?
I'm definitely on the Katie side of this.
You're a Katie?
Yes.
Oh, definitely.
So, did you have a TV as a child? How did this happen?
We did have a TV in the house, but I don't really remember watching TV shows. We usually would watch movies as a family, maybe one or two nights a week.
Did you have cable television? Do you know?
I think
you should, but you watch so little of it. You don't.
Can't really.
It's actually
I can't really
scientifically proven that Katie's live longer and are smarter.
And Tyler's burned bright and have a lot of fun.
I'm glad I'm on that side of things. Then.
Okay, today we're gonna watch a show called.
We're tiny, we're toony, we're all a little loony. And in this cartoony, we're invading your TV. With comic dispensers, we crack up all the censors. On Tiny Toon Adventures, get a dose of comedy.
Tiny Toon's Adventures. Excuse me, Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures.
Why is Steven Spielberg presenting these Tiny Toons?
Because he's a man of distinguishing tastes, and he's putting forth only the best. Have either of you ever seen this show or heard of it?
No, not till you mentioned
It kind
it.
of, like, Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures sounds like you're already apologizing. You're already like, no, guys, it's going to be really good.
I swear,
Right?
Steven Spielberg likes this.
Steven Spielberg has put his stamp of approval on this show. Therefore, you must like
Is
it.
this going to be like Schindler's List?
In many ways, you might find the viewing experience to be as painful and hard to sit through.
Are there going to be aliens with glowing fingers?
You know what? Yes, they definitely do Steven Spielberg movie jokes in this
Really?
show. Yeah,
Okay.
he is represented as a character sometimes on the show.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, God.
So this show was created by a guy named Tom Ruegger, who was also the creator of Animaniacs. This is the precursor to Animaniacs, which I don't think I said it on the episode, but the full title of Animaniacs is Steven Spielberg Presents: Animaniacs.
Really?
They really put his name forward on these shows. It ran from September 14th, 1990 to December 6th, 1992. They made 98 episodes, one TV movie.
Wait.
Yes.
When in 92?
December 6th.
1992. Okay. So there are only about 6 months that I was even alive when this show was on the air. Because I was born in June of 92.
When it was on in its first incarnation of they made their 98 episodes, they stopped. But what's unique about this show is they did something called first run syndication with it. Now, normally a show is produced for a specific network. That network might even help fund the creation of it. Mm-hmm. And then they run it there the first time, and then they syndicate it. When you have like 60 episodes of a show, you're legally allowed to sell the show into syndication, and other channels can purchase the syndication rights. It's like franchising, and then they can run it there. Mm-hmm. This show was made specifically for syndication, so it didn't have a home network. Oh. And my point here is it ran a lot in the from then on, because different networks were all running it all throughout the 90s. It was on for a long time. Then it was on Fox Kids, where Animaniacs ended up airing. Eventually it landed there, but it ran all over for a long time. We're going to watch 2 episodes. Season 1, Episode 4, Test Stressed, and Season 1, Episode 30, Fields of Honey. And Brian, this is the part of the show where I tell you why I think it's good, so keep these points in mind while you watch, and you can either agree with them or
rip them apart later.
Okay.
I was going to say
Excellent.
refute, but rip them apart is accurate.
Can we get a tear sheet of these points so we can keep notes?
I'll hand you my notes when it's over. So it's called Tiny Toons. What this show is it purports that in the Looney Tunes universe, the Looney Tunes extended universe,
what are we talking
cinematic universe, there are these young child characters in the 90s who are either descended from or are somehow related to the Looney Tunes, the famous Looney Tunes characters.
So Elmer Fudd got busy, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he did. And
There's like lots of baby Elmer Fudd.
There's there's a little girl named Elmira who's the Elmer Fudd.
Elmira, Mistress of
Every Looney Tunes character has at least one counterpart on this show.
Okay.
So there's like a little duck for Daffy Duck. There's 2 little bunnies, Buster and Babs Bunny, no relation, as you'll hear them say. They're like the main characters, and so on and so forth.
Oh, they're not related to Bugs Bunny?
I don't know if it's clear. I don't think they are. I think they're students I haven't seen it since the 90s, but I think there's students at a university where the Looney Tunes characters are their professors to teach them how to be irreverent cartoon characters.
Sounds
I
so
believe
weird.
is the premise. And Steven Spielberg's presenting this, so hey, don't judge it yet. So my point here
He keeps
is
going back to that. It's like his crutch.
part of the reason it's good if you like Looney Tunes, it's got this built-in like Looney Tunes nostalgic piece because the Looney Tunes characters are in this show.
Okay.
They're sort of side characters. And it's got all the same sensibilities as Looney Tunes, you know, the puns, there's a lot of like jokes with words and there's slapstick stuff, but it's sort of updated with a 90s sensibility.
Oh, goody.
Oh, Lord.
The way that Looney Tunes had like jokes about the 30s and 40s in them, this has jokes that are just as dated now pretty much as about the 90s. And for kids, always put yourself in the shoes of you as a kid, Brian, because we might not enjoy this as adults because it was made for children.
Sure.
So we're going to see if it would be good for a kid. I think it's relatable even more than Looney Tunes are because these are kids with kid problems in sort of the Looney Tunes version, so it might be more relatable.
I see.
As a kid watching.
Okay.
You guys ready?
I guess so.
Ready as I'll ever be, man.
Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toons Adventures.
Take Foulmouth, please. He's been mooning over Shirley the Loon for weeks. He'd love to ask her out, but Foulmouth has just one little problem.
Dad, come on, I spilled milk all over my manners.
Did I say little problem?
I mean, if I had a nickel for every time I spilled some on my clothes, I'd be a rich guy. Don't believe it. I'm not believing anything like this. What? I don't believe it. I got lunch all soggy and... Pardon me.
Foulmouth swears so much his beak has been declared a toxic waste dump.
This is already overwhelming.
I know, there's lots of bright colors. No, they just said that they're, going around the sensors? What
No,
kind
they
of...
crack up all the sensors. The sensors think they're funny.
But no kid in the 90s knows what a sensor is.
But their parents watching do.
If I was a
No. Those rabbits were just dressed up as each other, cross-dressing rabbits, okay.
I'm telling you that if I was a parent in the 90s, I would not watch TV with my child.
It's just so funny how long the, intro song is, because no modern show would have an introduction this long.
No, absolutely not.
Never too late to loon. Loon spelled like a duck, loon.
What is that thing?
Also, why are these small children at a university?
I guess maybe they're older than I think.
But they're so tiny.
They are Tiny Toons.
I guess it would be more like millennial
Okay,
tunes.
so theoretically, this rabbit grabbed onto a balloon, and an hour later was in the upper atmosphere of our Earth,
Oh boy.
where he got run into by a spaceship, and almost got hit by a meteor.
Are you this kind of cartoon viewer, Brian?
A little far-fetched.
This duck looks like a jerk.
I think we need to now keep a count of how many times someone's going to get hit on the head by
With an
something.
anvil.
Because it already happened once in the credits, twice within the first, minute of the show. That's supposed to be, a good-looking male duck.
I don't like this duck. I don't like any of these ducks.
Oh my gosh, she's just, floating down the hallway.
I thought you said this was relatable.
It is. You've never floated down the hallway at school.
Oh my gosh, she's eating with her mental prowess is so massive that she does not have to touch her spoon.
Why is she speaking like this? Is she like a Duck Valley girl?
Yes.
But
this
why?
is the 90s. It's 1990 basically when this came out.
This is such a strange juxtaposition for me. This highly intelligent, able to levitate herself Valley girl.
See? It's a
I
5
guess
stereotypes.
maybe it's empowering.
Yes.
But there's also a lot of screaming.
I'm an apologist for Plucky Duck.
Is his name Plucky Duck?
Yes.
His name is...
Ugh.
Ooh, they're maintaining the good Looney Tunes thing of, using real classical music, which this is exciting to me. Apparently his test is only on the theory of relativity, right?
No.
Because so far the only information imparted has been about E equals MC squared.
Well, his test you saw is on cartoon math.
Which is really cartoon physics if you think about it.
Right.
Oh yeah, but math and physics.
Is it more of like a cartoon
tightly
calculus?
interwoven?
Also, Einstein was just water skiing a second ago. I would love to see that picture.
I'm just concerned about this purple Pepe Le Pew offspring.
Oh my gosh.
This is really uncomfortable.
Overly
That old man
slobbering.
is just slobbering on you.
Does this mini cat not
He
speak?
doesn't speak English.
He's a selective mute. He might have a birth defect.
Oh, kitty cat.
Unfortunate. This is really scary that this cat is going to eat this baby mouse. Wow. Also, how did that cat's eyes end up in a drawer? Okay, now they're sticking out of the drawer? Oh my gosh.
I just feel like All of the body mechanics are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
You need to watch more cartoons.
I really don't like this baby mouse's voice.
Would you like him to get eaten?
Yes. This is like me after spending time with any kids. Just exhausted and dead.
You clubbed through a wall like a victim of a serial killer.
I would love to be in a hall of cats.
Oh, what? Oh my gosh, blue. All his fur. God.
That was really unpleasant looking. That was not. Nope. I did not like that one bit.
Wow.
The naked Sylvester the cat.
Ugh.
I keep thinking in my head it's Sylvester the cat, and then I keep wanting to say Sylvester Stallone.
That'd be very different.
Not that much different.
You gotta catch a mouse.
They both have like a weird
You're right, a weird
Right.
speech impediment.
Is that supposed to be a
It's
chicken?
a chicken.
It's a love-struck chicken.
Love struck chicken. In love with what? Oh my gosh, even the hardened chef back in the kitchen has fainted from the profanity that this small chicken just used.
Maybe he has Tourette's, alright?
Oh my gosh, her body, her spirit left her body.
Come on, haven't you ever been around a guy who makes you so uncomfortable you've astrally projected away to escape?
You know, I'm not gonna lie, it's happened.
So they're bleeping this chicken, and sometimes you could probably feel the bleep in with a curse, but sometimes they don't even make sense where they are in its sentence.
But is the kid really thinking through that? They're just excited by the fact that there's the implication of cursing on their TV show.
Is he the...
Foghorn Leghorn.
Yeah. Are they treating him with like electroshock therapy right
It
now?
certainly looks like
I'm a
it.
little concerned. You know Elmer Fudd definitely had a harem going on. He clearly abducted all these babies.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think...
That's not okay.
Did he leave the babies in the tree?
Wow, look
What?
at him using his coping strategies. So proud.
What is happening?
Unfortunately, with the creation of Porky Pig, Warner's first superstar, Honey and Bosco's popularity waned. Bosco and Honey took their act to the supper club circuit, but live venues proved to be disastrous.
Tiptoe to the window, by the window. There's where I'll be. Come tiptoe through the tulips with me.
Get out of here, you has-beens!
Ain't you never heard of Technicolor? Oh, Bosco, this is awful. You mean our act? No, the reviews. Come on, honey, let's go.
Bosco tried a solo career, but people just didn't seem to care anymore. In the early 1960s, a reunion was planned, but Honey had mysteriously dropped out of sight. Bosco spent years searching for Honey,
Honey,
until Bosco, too, faded into obscurity.
honey, honey.
Expect the unexpected. That's philosophical.
As like an anxious kid, I would not have enjoyed unexpected surprises. Like, this would not have been up my alley. I like the little cat because he doesn't speak.
Steven Spielberg presents Tiny Toon Adventures. I'm so glad that he gave his stamp of approval.
You ever think Steven Spielberg lays awake at night and thinks over his greatest mistakes?
No, he loves this.
Buster and Babs aren't related to each other?
Nope.
Do they have different moms? Oh man, she's got Elmer Fudd as her professor. This is like when you register late and you get the sucky professor.
For as few characters as we've seen, the study hall is incredibly large. Also, it is literally a hall, right? So they have study hall in a hall.
Yeah, we could all be so lucky.
I had study hall at the back of the auditorium. Also, why is the text on the window that says "to the film vault"? It's like dripping, like it's written in blood. Am I the only one bothered by that? It's 4 months. 4 months watching.
Is she eaten?
She's got a beard and a mustache. I would recommend you not listen to Strange Voices ever.
She did. This little worm is cute.
Aww.
He died destitute and addicted to drugs.
Every kid in the 90s loved Ed Sullivan jokes.
If you build it, they will watch. Oh, come on. That's like...
Doesn't even make sense. Very specific.
Very.
It went from if you build it, they will watch, which is like whatever, but like build me a movie theater so
shows
the
these
public
specific
can watch
cartoons.
these cartoons. What?
Yeah.
Silly.
I guess she's talking to like the Council of Looney
It's
Tunes.
like a
Look
board
at this.
meeting, yeah. The Looney Tunes University Endowment might be able to cover this.
They have a government contract.
So she solicited donations under false pretenses.
Yep.
Excellent.
It's probably a federal crime.
Talking about a lesson in marketing.
Yeah, it's like if you build a great business plan, they will flock to you. Like what is this about? Like,
You need to create a 5-year budget.
If you have an IPO.
Oh, man.
She's rapping.
Wow.
We got a rapping
Bad
cartoon
hip-hop
character.
reference.
It's not good. It's not good, guys.
Guys, it's 1990.
Just a second ago, the ribbons had fallen off of her ears / hair.
You really didn't watch enough cartoons as a kid. You're hung up on all the wrong things. Okay, we're back. Brian and Katie, can you... let's go with the first episode, the school episode first. What happened?
Oh, God. It was exam time.
It was mostly about exams and
that was it.
trying to do well in exams.
Yeah, it was 3 short stories.
3 little blips.
Just little bits. Einstein's ghost was involved in one.
Einstein's it was in the first one, and then the second one was where the cat was trying to eat a mouse to get smarter,
A
right?
cute little baby mouse.
Yeah, and then the
not
mouse...
to get smarter, but to
earn some respect.
Yeah, he wanted
It's
respect.
like a hazing
and he wanted to be
ritual.
famous.
Oh, okay.
Because that's how you get in the Hall of Fame, said Sylvester the cat.
Gotcha. Sylvester
then-
Stallone, the cat.
Do you remember the last
And then the last one was the chicken that was really angry.
what was it? Foulmouth? or
Foul
something was
mouth,
his
and
name.
he was kept cursing. It was really weird, like all the bleeping.
Yeah,
like,
for a kid's show.
yeah, for a kid's
Yeah,
show.
that
And
was-
like sometimes in places that wouldn't make sense. Not that the kids would know any better,
Right,
but
yeah. His syntax was
right.
errant.
Strange.
They just added bleeps in for
Yeah.
effect.
Okay, and then the second episode, which was all one long story.
One long story, Field of Dreams knockoff.
But what was it about specifically?
The female rabbit child,
Babs
Bunny,
Female rabbit child.
didn't have a role model, and so a mysterious voice told her, "If you watch it, you will find her." And it was just a shameless Field of Dreams ripoff, which is interesting because think about Field of Dreams being that old for some reason.
Yeah. It must have come out right around I'll bet you it was within 3 years of this. And so she found?
She found this old cartoon character, Honey.
Honey, yeah, Honey
From
and Bosco.
Bosco and
like
Honey.
black and white,
Yeah.
that old style.
Yeah.
Which
And
are
then-
real. They do exist in real life.
And then she built a movie theater to screen their cartoons in, and had to bring in all sorts of people and advertised for it and brainwashed them to show up. And then it turns out that Honey was like Tinkerbell and needed people to laugh at her cartoons in order to be alive.
To regain her youth.
To regain her youth. Since she magically became young
It
again
was a happy ending.
through some witchcraft.
Some-
Babs Bunny has representation now, a female cartoon star. Kate, you always say on this show representation's important.
I know.
You're suddenly very quiet.
I know. It was good. It was.
All right.
So
We need a value judgment.
right.
If Tiny Toons is good for us to watch as adults, or if not, if it's even good for a child to watch.
I mean, I enjoyed the little taste we got here because it was funny and we were like, laughing about it as we went. But I mean, as is evidenced, if Tyler includes any of my comments,
They've all been
I tend to focus on some how the physics of cartoons works, and it's just it doesn't
Doesn't check
happen.
out,
It doesn't
yeah.
really like.
So you're not going to go do a deep dive on Tiny Toons after we leave?
Probably not.
Yeah, this
I
one
am
was
going to go
bad.
back and keep watching Star Wars: The Clone Wars, though,
Hey, we're not talking about that right now.
because the physics in the Clone Wars is so accurate.
Yeah, this one was a meh for me. It wasn't like decidedly good or decidedly bad.
It was just middle of the road.
Right.
Because I think there's ones that we've watched that are like decidedly
Really
good
bad.
or like horrendous.
Really.
This was just like I don't know. I think when you hear these episodes, you'll see a trend that like I don't like screaming. I don't like when anvils drop out of the air. So like I think your point of like, well, if you liked Looney Tunes, you're gonna like this.
Yeah,
like
neither of you grew up watching Looney Tunes. That's problematic.
But you shouldn't have either, because what year were you born?
1912.
Yeah, remind me.
So I was in my 20s when
Tell me
Looney
what it
Tunes
was like
first
in the Great
premiered.
Depression, Pops. Come on.
That's the thing. I love that episode we watched, the Field of Dreams one. When I was a kid, I loved it, and I think I was attracted to like the fact that they're watching old black and white cartoons. I think I liked
Really?
that
Yeah,
for some
so.
reason. I'm attracted to that old stuff, and this for a kid like that, and a lot of kids, it's not just. I know it sounds like those Looney Tunes are older than I should have watched, but they were on a lot. They were in constant.
No, I do
rotation.
remember. I mean, and my parents loved Looney Tunes so much. We had tapes of old episodes. So I do remember some of the Looney Tunes.
Right.
Especially the huge Looney Tunes episodes, like the one where Bugs Bunny is an opera star.
Yeah.
And
What's opera, Doc? I'll bet you your interest in music could be argued that has something to do with it.
No.
If you saw that as a young child.
I did see that as a young child,
You know what I mean?
but I had a grandfather who was a music teacher who was really influential in getting me started.
That also was in there too.
Sure.
I don't want to give it too much credit, but lots of kids watch Looney Tunes. Is
yeah.
my point there, and if you were a kid who liked that, this show was jumping on that idea.
Right, and even like you mentioned at the beginning, the slapstick parts of it. I can get behind that. I think that's
some pretty big laughs out of the
There's some
silly stuff.
There's some really silly stuff. It's just funny to watch. You know, it's just like
right. All right, so Katie says meh. Brian, you say
looking at it from a kid's perspective, I'm sure they would have a lot of fun watching
there's
that.
Fun stuff in there. And there's some lessons that aren't like hit you over the head with them. Like I feel like
with an anvil.
There is, exactly. I feel like there is some like good morality and things to this. Like we learned that Albert Einstein was bad at math as a kid, which he wasn't really, but that was the main point. So like you can't just wish yourself better at something and get it instantly. Things like that. Like I think there was some you shouldn't curse
would a
like
kid
crazy.
get that? I don't think a kid would get
not
that.
overtly, maybe, but I don't know.
So.
Maybe not. Maybe I'm reaching. But all right, so 10 splats out of 5 splats. We have this rating system that Katie invented once that has it doesn't make any sense. There's no logic to it.
It's like I'm gonna give it 2 splats.
But there's no definition.
There's
She's
no
never
definition of like what a splat is.
How high you can go or how likely it might be. -10 might be the worst. I don't know. So 2 might be okay.
Splats.
So how many splats would you give this? That being said.
Sure. Well, if Katie's going to get 2 splats, I'm going to assume that more splats is better.
That may be
Nobody
true.
knows.
It's all relative. So
I'll give it 5 splats.
5 splats.
Ooh, that's a slap in the face to this show. 5 splats is the worst rating you could possibly get.
I think the maximum splats is like 20 splats.
20 is the maximum? Okay.
That changes every time Katie takes another breath. All right, so everybody out in podcast land, if you want to agree or disagree with us, you can email us. It's Not-Stalgia@AOL.com. You can find us
at AOL.com, really?
Everybody says that. Right, it's a show about old crap.
Yeah.
Our website is Not-Stalgia.org, and you can find us on any social media. Just look up Not-Stalgia.
Oh my gosh, it's
Twitter,
too bad that AIM went away. So that
AOL
you
Messenger.
can instant message people.
Our away message on AOL Messenger will be up.
Send a
You
message.
could have a black
to our
background with
beeper.
all the colors to make it look like the letters are floating.
Yeah, if you send a message to our beeper, we'll call you from a payphone as soon as we possibly can. For Not-Stalgia, I'm Tyler.
I'm Katie.
And I'm Brian.
That's all, folks.
What? Are
That's
you okay?
Big does. Oh my god, you really haven't seen any cartoons.
There's something wacky at McDonald's.
Big Mac.
The Tiny Toon Adventures Gang.
It's Babs and Buster Bunny. And Persian.
Fries.
Ooh, Bunny.
A Diet Coke and
100 Happy Meals.
100 Happy Meals.
When's lunch?
I mean, 1 Happy Meal.
Now buy your kid a Happy Meal at McDonald's and get a Tiny Toon flip card. 2 cars in 1, a different one each week. Collect all 4, get all 8.
100 Happy Meals, sir.
Now what?
Better pop the trunk.
Next week on Not-Stalgia. Kablam!